Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball selections today for Saturday, January 20th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and check out the free Raymond Report each and every day. ATSstats.com. Go to the front page. Click on the free Raymond Report for NBA. Today it's the Thunder against Minnesota. You click on the banner. It's going to take you to the next page. And on the next page, in the pull-down menu, go to the game of your choice. And the nice thing about this system pages that we have here at ATSstats.com, if you scroll down to the bottom, we do give you some system plays right here. And you can see we have a system on the T-Wolves that is 25-4 going back to last 3 years. And anytime you got a home favorite last 3 years after a non-division game against a conference opponent and you're coming off a 4-game win streak and you're coming off a home win as a favorite, the home team is 25-4 straight up. And that's one of the top systems today. And you know what? If you like Minnesota, just take them on the money line. Don't sweat out that -3. All right, you can see yesterday the NBA, the underdogs did very well. In fact, the dogs in the NBA last night went 6-1, and that was good for 86%. The favorites straight up. In fact, the underdogs did really well yesterday. They went 5-2 straight up, so it was a good day for the dogs yesterday in the NBA, winning 71% of the games straight up and covering 86% of those games. All right, let's go to the report card and take a look at some of the games we have on deck here today. You got Milwaukee taking on Detroit, the Bucks, 13.5-point favorite. And you know what? Anytime they face a team with a record below 500, look at their record, 18-4 straight up. They're neutral 17 days, and what that means, they're either 4-3, 3-4 straight up in their last 7 games. We did have this line here listed at -7.25, and you can see it's way overvalued here at -13.5. If you do like the Bucks here today, we do have a 4-unit recommendation. Philadelphia taking on Charlotte. Charlotte's in a bearish cycle right now, so you probably want to lay off the Hornets. Bearish means they're either 2-5, 1-6, 0-7 in their last 7. They've been doing that for 40 straight days. So be careful if you like the Hornets. And you know what, Philadelphia laying a lot of points. I had the line at -8.5, so a little bit too chalky for me. And when you look at Philly against those C-type teams, they win 80% of those games. They are 16-4 straight up. All right, misery loves company, and they're going to meet today in Washington. The Washington Wizards, a 2.5-point favorite. I had them listed at -4.25 on my report card. You see both these teams in a red background here. That means that they're very bearish. In fact, both these teams, look at their bear cycle, 71% bearish. And again, 0-7, 1-6, or 2-5 the last 7 games. And that's the cycle they've been doing for the last 80 days. So be careful in that game. Toronto, man, anybody left there at the Raptors? Watching the Raptor game now, you don't even know who the players are anymore. New York, -7.5 here is the line, and I had -8.65. And anytime you use the report card here at ATS Stats, make sure you go to the line right here. You're going to see the VI, the value index, and what you want to do is you want to compare your line against the bookmaker's line to see if you have value or if it's undervalued or if you got fair market value. And I think you do have fair market value if you like the New York Knicks here today. Giving them a 73% chance of winning compared to 19.5 here for the Raptors, who are bearish 5 days. And anytime Toronto faces a team with a 60% higher win percentage, look at their record. They are 2-12 straight up against the top dogs in the NBA. Cleveland, -2.5 is the line. 231 is the total against the Atlanta Hawks. I had the bullish team here, Cleveland, winning this game 115-114. So you like this game. I also do have a system that is going with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but I would recommend the money line if you like the Cavaliers in this one. And if you look at their record against C-type teams, wow, look at that, 15-2 against teams with below 500 record. All right, your game of the night will be in Minnesota between the T-Wolves and the Thunder. And you got 2 A-type teams. Those are teams with a 60 or higher win percentage. And if you look at the forecast, man, we got it tight right here, 114-112. And you look at the Minnesota T-Wolves record at home, they are 17-2. Oklahoma City Thunder having a good year, 16-5 at home, 12-8 when they're on the road. And anytime they face an A-type team, this is where they struggle. And same thing for Minnesota. Even though it's a positive record, 7-6, Oklahoma is 5-7 against the A-type teams. Both these teams are bullish, and we did have Minnesota listed at -5. if you like 1 unit recommendation, if you do like Oklahoma. And that's the one thing with the Raymond Report, the report card, is we give you a Coles Note version of the game, a snapshot if you want, and we let you know if you like Minnesota. Here's a good recommendation on the units, and it's really good to have a money management system accompanying your decisions, right? Utah taking on Houston. Houston, we have a problem because we're bearish now the last 5 days. We're only going to give the Rockets a 48.6% chance of winning, compared to 58 for the Jazz, who are only 7-15 on the road this year. Obviously a Jekyll and Hyde type team. 15-6 at home, 7-15. And Houston, same thing. Jekyll and Hyde, 15-6 at home. But look at their road record, 4-15. And anytime they face a B-type team, a team with a 50 to 59.9 win percentage, their record is only 2-8. We do like the, you know what, the forecast here has the Houston Rockets, but because they're bearish and they're facing a hot team that's bullish like Utah, probably a no recommendation play for me. All right, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to give the Bulls a 79.4% chance of winning. I do have them listed at minus 5.5, so a little bit overvalued today against the Grizzlies. I got a 113-104 score as a forecast, and you're looking at the Bulls against those C-type teams. They are 10-1 straight up, so Chicago probably your play of the night here at the Raymond Report. Speaking of the Chicago Bulls, look at this. Remember the Raymond Report Lite, the system play I was telling you guys about? If you go to the website, if you scroll down here, I got a really good system here on the Chicago Bulls. Anytime you got a home favorite like the Bulls in the month of January after a conference game on 1 day's rest, and they're coming off an over, and they're coming off a 3-game road stand, NBA teams in this spot, going back to 1996, they are 14-3 straight up. Give me the Bulls on the money line tonight against the Grizzlies. A little chalky though, minus 294. I just don't want to lay that. You know what? If you find it's too chalky, then just marry it with another 2-team parlay. So this way, you can probably find a little bit of an edge. In fact, I would lean New York Mets, Chicago Bulls. New York Mets. See, I'm in baseball mode. New York Knicks, Chicago Bulls on a 2-team parlay. Maybe that's something you want to do. All right, there you have it. Don't forget, check out the Raymond Report. It's free, and it's right here at atsstats.com. Go to Reports, NBA, or just, this is the easy way to do it. Go to Reports, NBA, and then once you get to the next page, this is our most popular feature on the website. When you look at the stats, this is it. This is where people go each and every day, and they come and get the stats and trends. And always remember, trends are your friends, but they don't pay the rent. We'll see you back here with another edition of the Raymond Report. And if you do like this show, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Good luck.